Hey guys, Mrhappy here, and I just wanted to do a video about the different payment methods for Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Now, there are only a few of them, but there is a good variety of options, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of how each of them works. I'll also do some weekly news at the end of this video, but let's be honest, you came here for the payment method information, so let's jump right into that. Now, payment for A Realm Reborn can be handled via the Square Enix account management site after you log in. There's a link in the description below, but a quick Google search of the same thing would lead you to the account management site as well. Now, anyone who subscribes to Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn will gain what is known as a veteran status, even for something as low as a 30-day subscription. Now, veteran status essentially rewards players with extra minions, mounts, and items for staying subscribed longer. Keep in mind that if you buy a longer subscription outright, such as a 90-day subscription, you will receive the rewards for 30, 60, and 90-day subscriptions. And if you are someone who only buys monthly, you will get your 30-day rewards on your first month. You get your 60-day rewards when you pay for your second month, and etc. on so on and so on. So now that we've gotten those out of the way, let's go over the three primary payment methods. I say primary because one of them is like a half payment method, but then we'll get into that in a little bit. The first one is Krista. Now, I get this question a lot. What is Krista? Well, Krista is essentially a currency only good for paying for any Square Enix online service. So it's essentially only good for paying for Final Fantasy XIV or Final Fantasy XI. Now, you can purchase Krista on the website by clicking the Add Krista button on the left-hand side. Now, once you're here, you'll see a few options, but the main thing you need to know is that 100 Krista is equivalent to $1. And while you do have a bunch of preset amounts that you can buy, for example, 500 Krista for $5, you do have the option to enter your own amount. So when you enter your own amount, you can use this to maybe fill in some gaps. Maybe you had 700 Krista in there and you want to fill in the other 3 just so you can get to a solid 1,000, just an example, but it's good for being able to fill those gaps over time. Now, Krista can be assigned to be taken out monthly, just like your standard credit, debit card, or game time sort of way of handling the monthly subscription some of you might be used to. However, the main thing to remember is that it cannot be refunded. So once you purchase Krista, that's it. That's you saying, I'm going to play this game. So it's just a good thing to have for some people so they don't have to go back and worry about their credit card bouncing later or their debit card doing anything later, anything fancy going on. However, now for veteran rewards, keep in mind that purchasing Krista will not register you for the veteran status. You have to spend purchase Krista on A Realm Reborn in order for it to count. This is because Krista can also be used for Final Fantasy XI, so simply purchasing it doesn't really help in terms of, them knowing that you're going to spend it on A Realm Reborn to give you the veteran status. Now, the next thing is the basic credit and debit card. Now, I say basic, but those of you who played 1.0 and paid for it may know that it wasn't always so easy. In 1.0, players were forced to use this click and buy service to use credit cards to pay monthly, and just caused so many player headaches. I mean, I know a lot of common credit cards didn't work, and I personally didn't even feel safe putting my information out on another site that wasn't just straight through the account management site. Wasn't a great way of handling things. However, in A Realm Reborn, players may freely sign up with a basic credit or debit monthly or any sort of billing cycle charged to their credit cards directly. They don't need to use any outside services such as click and buy. So don't worry, guys, the headache has gone with that in case you were wondering about that. Now, veteran players, keep in mind, paying for the 90-day subscription or paying for the 30-day one, no matter what, as long as you stay subscribed, you will get all the 30, 60, 90, and any future veteran status rewards. So don't worry about that. The final thing is game time cards. Now, game time cards, something we aren't really familiar with A Realm Reborn. It's pretty standard across some MMOs, especially World of Warcraft, but at the Live Letter 8 on August 8th, 2013, we were told that there would be a 30 and 60-day game time cards available in certain regions. So make sure to check with your local stores if that was the way you were planning on paying for the game, or if it wasn't, maybe now you are. Keep in mind, again, veteran status. If you buy the 60-day card, you get the 30 and 60-day rewards. So don't worry, you can get the rewards just like everybody else using the game time cards. The final payment method, and it's a sort of payment method because it doesn't really work like a payment method, are ultimate game time cards. Now, these ultimate game cards essentially are just prepaid cards that you can use to redeem for Krista on your Square Enix account management site. For more information about that, go to ultimategamecards.com. They have the whole lowdown. It's just a prepaid card essentially. If you were going to buy any other prepaid card, I'd imagine it would be essentially the same effect. That's 2 essentiallys, I think, by the way, guys. Now that that's done, hopefully you guys got what you wanted out of the payment method part of the video. If you have any questions, of course, leave them in the comments below. Just going to do some weekly news really quick. I'm not going to take too long with this, so don't worry. The live letter was this week, and we got some information confirming beta and early access dates, as well as some additional details. We know that beta will be between August 16th through 19th for open beta Phase 4. And that's if you registered for the beta before July 30th. If you haven't registered for the beta yet and you're looking to get into the open beta, you can register on August 17th and play through the 19th. Now, some details about beta. It's only going to be a level cap of 20, which for 2 or 3 days seems fair, and it seems kind of reasonable. It'll allow you to play around with the different classes, figure out what you're interested in playing. It also gives you the opportunity to level your subclasses, maybe try out some crafting, try out some gathering. It encourages you to try a little bit of everything, so I was honestly very impressed with it. Early access dates, 24th, essentially you're straight through launch. They don't even want to close the servers down, so early access, looking forward to that. That is essentially the retail version of the game. If you have any other questions about the early access details, check out my other videos from earlier this week. I have some that cover the more specific details, the problems people are having with that. Hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. Now, there's a new video from Square Enix this week, and it was the Eorzea Collection 2013 S video, which they had an Eorzea Collection 2013 video where they just showed off the gear that people had, you know, the different types of gear players could get for crafting, gathering, battle classes, essentially. And this is a video that's 3. And this is a video that shows off the different types of monsters in the game. So it's a little under 2 minutes. It's just a fun little video that you could check out just to see some of the monsters that you're going to be up against, some of the big ones, some of the little ones. In general, it was very entertaining. Now, some personal announcements. I'm over 7.4K subscribers as of recording this video, maybe more at some point, who knows. I want to thank you guys for your support. It is definitely, it means the world to me. You guys don't even know, those of you who stop by my stream, know a little bit more about how much it means to me. Speaking of my stream, I'm streaming Final Fantasy VI for pretty much most of the week. I didn't get to play a few days this week, but I'm basically right at the end. I just have a few things left to do, so I'm trying to finish it this weekend. So if you want to stop by my stream, stop by. There's a link to my Twitch channel in the description below. Make sure to follow me, and if you need any more details, feel free to send me a message. Now, I'm going to play another RPG after I'm done with Final Fantasy VI, just trying to kill some time until Phase 4, essentially, you know? I think that's what we're all trying to do at this point, so if you're looking for a time killer, just come hang out. That's all I gotta say. Now, one last thing I want to talk about, and this is sort of away from all of the news and everything. Somebody sent me a petition this week, and it was a petition for same-sex marriage in Final Fantasy XIV. Now, some of you this may not be important to, but some of you it may be important to, and it's essentially, you know, my reason for signing the petition was that everybody deserves fair rights, and gamers aren't excluded. Gamers deserve the same rights in the games that they play. They want to know that they're being recognized in some sense, and they're being recognized in all senses, actually. You know, fair rights across the board. So I signed the petition. If you're interested in signing the petition, that is also in the description below. If you guys could go sign that, I would really appreciate that, and so would the person who sent it to me, Ethan. You know who you are. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, favorite, subscribe, and share. Also, follow me on Facebook and Twitter in the description below. They're both there. And if you like my YouTube channel, you can feel free to donate. It helps me get some better equipment and things that improve the quality and quantity of videos that I can put out. And also, there is a charity foundation in the description below, the Save the Children Foundation, which goes through Gaming for Good. If you need more details about that, feel free to send me a message. Let's just say you get games for donating to charity. It's a pretty awesome thing. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, take care.